Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Wednesday, the 20th, and this is HB with the charts of the day video. Interesting day on Wall Street, quite volatile, and we're looking, even though we had a late bounce, the market certainly finished lower on the day, and it's definitely subjective as to where we're going. But more importantly, on a daily basis, we find stuff moving all the time. And let's take a look at ATLX, which after a reverse split exploded from about $1.70 up to the 15 range in a couple of days, and then coiled. It broke out again in February and spiked from 7 into the 20 range, and then pulled back and coiled for 3, 4, 5 weeks now, and then it's been moving out again. At this point, with momentum on its side, and it's a thin stock, only trading 300,000 today, but it was up 328 at 14%. I'm thinking if it does have momentum, it can follow through. This is looking like a stock that could be one of those runners that doubles from here into the 48.50 range. We'll see. Keep tabs on this one. Could be quite intriguing. AUGX, recent IPO back in February. You can see after building a base in the 2.5, 3 range, it exploded to 9.5 actually, pulled back and then right back up again. After forming a wedge for 4 or 5 days, it broke out today, jumping 208 or 31% on nearly 7 million. For me, this gets above that 9.5 area, looking at 11, 12 bucks. Stay tuned. We'll watch this tomorrow. It's an AI stock. CNSP with a pop, explosive move from about 70 cents all the way up to 445 in a couple of days, then pulled back. But over the last, today in particular, snapping back from 179 to 335 and finishing back off at 255. Still up 78 cents, 44%, a mere 76 million shares. Now I'm looking for the stock to maybe make a run past the 335 area. Watch that for tomorrow. That's your day trade scalp target. But if it gets above that, 445 and maybe even something in the 6-7 range. But careful on this one. And it must have a stop down near the $1.70 thereabout. Up next, DHI, fantastic earnings report, and you can see the long-term trend indicates that this stock is in a long-term uptrend. But most recently, coming through a double triple top area today, it broke out. Now I'm looking for an extension up to about 124.5. We'll see if the momentum is able to follow through on it. DRMA popped sharply from 1 to 4 in about a couple of days and then pulled back. Didn't quite fill the gap, but today snapped back. Finished mid-range, but it was still up 33 cents or about 13% on 11.4 million shares. So let's see if this thing can get some follow through. Your next target is 4, 4 3/4, and 5.5. EDU popped out of a coil yesterday, followed through today, got up to a triple top and backed off. So here's the key. Keep an eye on this one going forward. Over 46, 6 1/4. I'm looking for 50 and 57. Gfai, another AI stock, popped out of a falling wedge, or it appears it did. Getting up to 25.30, finishing 23.10, up 190, 9% gain. And 1.7 million traded for that stock. It's not a lot, but let's see if there's a follow through. Your resistance and targets now are at 27 1/4 half, and then upwards in the mid-30s. We get through that, boom. Iridium popped out today in a new all-time high, and you can see the long-term channel it's been in. At this point, what I have in store for this stock is a run to 74.5. Las Vegas gaming stocks heating up. We got a quadruple top breakout with a breakaway gap in Las Vegas today. Now it did pull back, but my target remains 67. MAXN popped across a key resistance level, multiple year resistance level, and now may be free to run into the high 30s, low 40s. Let's keep an eye on this one. It has momentum. NOVA in the solar energy group, long downtrend, got $390 million in financing from the government. Stock popped on 14 million shares, about 15%, and finished at the high for the day near resistance. We popped through here. Your next target is 2021 zone. ONON, a swing trade, popped and pulled back, but it was only up 46 cents or less than 2% today. But it feels like it's about to make a move through this high. That's 33.20, and make a move into the mid 30s and then 40. TMDX popped out of a 5-6 week declining channel, bouncing off the channel bottom of the major channel bottom and spiking from 69 and change to almost 81. finished 78.82 up 620 or 8.5%. Near the resistance level, I'm looking for follow through that tests 83.5. That's your next target, followed by 88 to 90. TNYA broke out of a base pattern today. Did it with good volume, 2.5 million is a lot for that stock. I'm now looking for a move to about 6. And finally, XPO Logistics, explosive type move on a good report, jumping 41.40 from 34.44 to 41.63, 7 points, finishing right near the high 41.40 up 6.82, nearly 20%. I'm now looking for follow through to 44.47 and above. Let's look at today's hot charts at the techtrader.com. Good night.